Jordan, take me through your thoughts on the women's 800. Athing gets the win, breaks the American record. Keely Hodgkinson of Great Britain, another 19-year-old, gets silver, and then Raven Rogers, big kick for bronze.
There wasn't a second in the entire race, so I thought Mo was going to lose. Mo was going to lose. From as soon as the gun went off, I was like, she won. It's over. I was like, she's going to go out. I thought she would go out hard, and she did. She went out in 57 seconds. One of the commentators was like, oh, they're taking it out pretty easy. I was like, what? No, they went out in 28 seconds. It's not easy.
Yeah, it was honest. It was exactly what you thought it was going to be. When you talked about it yesterday, you predicted exactly what it was going to be.
Yeah, and it was what she needed to do, right? You don't take any chances with some people who are good sitting kickers. You know you're the strongest. You know you've been able to prove that you can do this style of racing after 2 rounds, because that's the challenge. Look at someone like Natalia. Can run a 155, 156 type race. It's a completely different animal. And Mo, after doing it at the trials, just showed that, like, no, I know how to run fast in round 3, and not just like 158 fast. I can run a 155, and that's what she did here. Not a second in my mind where I thought she was going to lose. It was almost got kind of boring, because I was like, oh, this just is a formality. Yeah, she has to run around the track twice for them to give her the medal. But there was like, she took the drama out of it. Like, I felt like there was no drama, right? It was just like, I'm the best. And give me my medal. Thank you very much. And on to sophomore year of college. It's just wild.
She's completely at ease out there. Looks so comfortable. She never looks like she's under duress. I thought for a moment, with about 250 to go on the backstretch, that there might be a chance that she'd get beat, because that was the point in Eugene when the lead really grew and she put the race to bed. And this time it shrunk a little bit. I think it was Riki who made a move to close the gap, and Hodgkinson was right there. And I thought for a second, well, maybe one person will go by her or 2 people go by her and it'll throw her off her game and she'll lose her composure. But they never got there. She never relinquished the lead. So then when it was about 175 to go and the gap opened again at 150 to go, it was clear, oh, she left something in the tank. She went out in 57.8. She closed in 57 low. She ran a negative split. And then it was just a matter of what the time was going to be, and breaks the American record. I wasn't really paying attention to the American record. I just was 155.
Exactly.
Whoa, I wasn't paying attention to it. Yeah. And then, well, this was a historically fast race, and it's credit to Mo for playing the role of the rabbit here, because you had 6 PBs, including the entire top 5. Hodgkinson breaks the British record. Rogers beats her PB to get up for the bronze. She's so good at closing over those last 50 meters. Riki of Great Britain gets a PB but doesn't medal. 156.9 and not medaling. I guess we'd have to go back and look and see when the last time that happened. 157 for 5th and 6th and 7th. I mean, this was a fast race, and it was all because Athing went to the front and controlled it and ran it in a way that was gonna make the field like get the most out of themselves.
Yeah, it's number 11 all time in world history. Obviously, American record. Yeah, so the world record, 150. Only 2 women have broken 154. And then only after that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more women have broken 155. So I think she's going to be in the 154 range. And, it's, hey, she's young, right? How old is she?
Yeah.
What's
19?
19. She is ready to have a few years of epic dominance. And I think she's going to normalize running 156. And I think eventually she's going to have that moment where she runs a 154. And maybe, who knows? We get it once every decade or so. We get crazy races. Maybe she runs a 153 and breaks the world record, because she has the speed. She has the speed. She has the strength. She has everything you need. It is, like I said, she got so good that it got boring. It's wild, right? I don't know. It's the ultimate compliment I can give you. Like you make the bet like the you racing 7 of the fastest women in the world boring because you're so much better than them.
I'm trying not to look too far ahead. My mantra, I'm trying to stay in the moment, Gordon, because I've learned
Nah,
from these
man.
championships that the pressure is an illusion. So I don't want to get caught up in the weight of expectations. But here's what I want to have happen. Because now that she's run a gold medal, or she can go to Monaco and she can knock on the door, headquarters of World Athletics, and say, hey, can I see the schedule for the next Olympic Games? Is it possible? Can we put the 400 in one part of the schedule and the 800 in the other? I want them to make that a realistic possibility and not just a, hey, man, Safan Hassan could try this thing.
Yeah.
Like they were taunting Safan Hassan with that schedule, basically, and she's going for the triple. I want to where you clear it up so that way you give people a reasonable chance to pick it. They don't have to take this gigantic risk and run multiple races on the same day because the time frame is long enough to where you can separate these things out. And I think Mo has proven that she could obviously get a gold medal in the 800 now, but she could contend for medals in both with how fast she's. I mean,
Do
I
you
don't want
think
to talk
she
about the four
would?
by
Do you
four yet.
think if?
I don't want to talk about the four by
Do you
four
think?
yet.
Do you
I
think
know
she
that's where
would?
you're going.
I know, no, no, that's not where I'm going. Do you think if she was entered in the 400 right now, win gold? Not based off of pulling off a double, but was entered in the 400 fresh, she would win gold.
I'd
Do
still
you think she
probably
beat
go Miller
Shauna?
Weibo. No, I'd
Yeah.
still probably go Miller Weibo because I think Miller Weibo can run sub 49 right now. I think she
I
could
mean, I think
get.
a thing could
I
do
think
that.
she'd go silver. I think she'd get silver is what I would pick. But yeah, again, I'm trying to stay in the moment here. I'm trying to stay in the moment. Just real briefly on the
I
four
love
by
those that
four.
debate. Those
The
that I
nightmare
mean,
scenario is in play, by the way, for the 4x4 for the coaches. It is now
oh,
officially in play.
I was saying when before like, oh, she can run the 400, 800, the trials, and like people talking about it, and she had a little bit, I'm going to do what I want to do type thing. I mean, you can't make more of a better decision when the decision results in gold. Like, there's not even like, oh, I got
Oh yeah,
bronze. Well, maybe you could have got silver or gold in the 400. You can't do
yeah.
better than gold. So, she she passed that test pretty well, deciding between 400 and 800 for this year.
The coaches did a great job of planning her races this year. Yeah, she ran a lot, but she mixed it up between the events, and I thought it was a perfect way for her to measure out her effort throughout the year. Hey, do you want me to throw another wrench into the 4x4 situation? Real briefly. I
Yeah,
don't want
what's
to
the
go too
range?
far into this. Do you see who got third in that 800? She's run some 4x4s before.
Oh yeah, Raven Rogers. Should we do a all non 400 4x4? I want that. Yeah. I want that. Yes. Raven Rogers, Athing Mo, Jalil Muhammad, Sidney McLaughlin. Book it up. Let's do it. Sorry, Quinera Hayes. Sorry, Allison Felix. Sorry, Wadeland. Waddleton. No, we're making it fun. We're keeping it weird. We're doing 2 800-meter runners, 2 4x4 100-meter runners. No, 2 800-meter runners, 2 400-meter hurdle runners, and they're gonna break the American record. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have them break the American. Could that 4x4 could break the American record? A 4x4 with no one who's in the 400, I think could break the American record.
I got
I
really
think
excited about the record going down in Doha, and they ended up not being that close. And that was after you had two women go well under 50 in the open quarter, and then you had obviously Muhammad and McLaughlin. Like
I think yeah.
that's a tough mark. 315 is
I think
no
Mo.
joke.
I think Mo and McLaughlin could both run 48 mid.
Mhm.
And I think Rogers and Delilla can run 49 mid. What does that equal? What's 48.5? I'll do that math.
All right, Gordon's doing some
Plus
math.
48.5 plus 49.5 plus 49.5. 196 seconds. What is that?
196 seconds. Well, that'd be 316, which would that's not the record.
Yeah. Nearly.
It's
Well,
three.
that's near
It's
it. That's near it.
315.5. So you'd have to go quicker than that.
It's
Yeah.
3:15.5, so they had to go 0.5 seconds faster. All right, yeah,
Here's
no,
the
they can do
thing.
it.
Here's the thing. I don't think it's gonna. I think she's blocked by Mo, and I think the difference is Mo's run a bunch of quarters this year, and she's run really fast. I just think it's interesting because Rogers in college was an amazing 4x4 runner and is running high pressure situations and just came
Yeah.
off a PB of 156.8. So their bench is so deep. I think a question is how many teams could the U.S. make at this point that could medal or get gold? It would be just of the people who are in Tokyo right now, not even going any deeper on the bench. It'd be pretty fun to see.
I
Okay,
mean,
let's go.
they if you have three, if you can sweep the 100, why can't you sweep a relay? Let people enter multiple relays if they're fast enough. It'd be fun.
All right, let's go. Let's go to the